Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browner, and I have a son, Owen, who is 14 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings, and then I paint the rest. So here I am, painting the rest. I haven't made a butterfly in quite some time. I don't make very many. But I was painting a flower the other day, and there was like a caterpillar kind of look to one of them. And then the caterpillar made me think that I needed some butterflies, so I made some flutterbys, as I like to call them, in the arrangement. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. The top portion is a little more of a blue, and this is a little more green-esque. And I'm using a brush that's kind of forked, slotted. I like doing that sometimes with when I'm doing solid sections. The texture, sometimes I like that. But I'm going to go back in and just add some extra color here, and with like highlighting, and then do the rest. So anyways, Owen had a pretty good morning. Mostly we had some circle things that we had to go through. It's summer break, and he is not having the best of times, and it's just hard because he has some things he wants to do, and it's just hard when he doesn't get what he needs or wants. And I mean, it's like all of us, if we don't get exactly what we want when we want, etc., 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 me included. So he's struggling with a bit of that, but today was camp day, and I breathe heavy because, life is hard. Life is hard, and when you want what you want, it's hard. And he was very excited about going, and he ended up doing fine. He's just been going. I mean, he's 14, so we have a lot of emotions there, and then just life keeps happening, and there's so much going on. So, it's a struggle. But then there was another child that was also upset, and he was then, I guess, commiserating with him, and so they ended up both eventually being happy. But when you have moments, you have moments. And so Owen was having a moment, and then I guess because this other child was as well, Owen then kept walking around. The therapist and everyone was telling me that Owen was then saying Owen is happy, which he says that a lot once he goes through his emotions and what's going on. So when he came home, he kept telling me that he wanted to be friends with this boy that we had not met. As far as I know, we had not met before. And so hopefully they can become friends. And Owen told me that he wanted to make him like the boy happy tomorrow. And wanted to know if he was going to go to trunk or treat. This is June, so you can, my planner is planning, and the same place that's doing the camp, his therapy place, does a trunk or treat, and he's very excited about going now to see his new friend, hoping that his new friend would go. So we shall see. But it ended up being okay, and that's the important part. So, you know how that goes. Just kind of I have like a slight shake because of my thyroid, and it's not all the time, or it's not as like driven to shake. It's not noticeable as much, even to myself. Like, but there's sometimes when, you know, I'm more tired, or so. It just depends. But the reason I'm telling you this is, I can't always draw straight lines, or, and I know there's ways to do it, but it doesn't work. My hands just don't work sometimes. So I probably, if I had thought about it, I probably would not have used the black as my like core like color extra. I probably would have done something a little brighter or something, but here we are. So sometimes you just gotta go with what you got. That's where you start, I guess. Just kind of just getting a little extra there. So it feels very dark and moody. I'm gonna color it up a little bit more here. Make it not quite as stark. The black felt so stark to me. So just gonna add a little light. So hopefully he's got another 4 days of, well, 3 technical days of the camp, and then one is a family fun day, so we all get to participate. Um, so I signed this O for Owen, and then L and B. So there we go. All right. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Toodles, toodles.